The conductor raised a quiet hand, then every conversation disappeared. Silk began to circle polished oak as smiling faces filled the room. You stood beneath an open balcony, watching ribbons drift from above. Without a single word exchanged, you knew exactly where I'd be. Every time that old refrain returned, the world became a smaller place. Hundreds gathered all around, yet I could always find your face. Round and round the seasons go, just like footsteps drawn in air. Some familiar tunes don't fade, they simply wait for us somewhere. White gloves brushed against blue satin, laughter echoed near the staircase. Fresh carnations crowned every table, their fragrance followed every turn. The final bow received applause, doors open to the cooling night. Still I carried something home that couldn't fit inside a song. If that familiar refrain returns, years from now in some new place, I'll know you long before we speak, by the joy upon your face. The band welcomed another tune. Couples answered with easy smiles. Laughter skipped from table to table as ribbons twirled through the air. You spun with effortless delight. Every step as light as spring. The room itself seemed full of life, brightened by familiar faces. Let's keep turning while the night is young. the door. Every joyful step we take makes this moment worth much more. When the first pale colors rise, we'll still be smiling side by side. Some celebrations end at dawn. The happiest ones never leave inside. Fresh flowers crowned every corner, candles welcomed every guest. No one hurried toward the end. Every heart was full of cheer. The final applause filled the room. Coats were gathered one by one. Still the happiness came home with us, long after the celebration was done. If another evening calls our names, we'll answer just as we did then, with open hearts and joyful steps, ready to begin again. Morning gathers through the glass light, drawing gold across the floor. Every table waits in silence like before. Then the little bell is ringing and the room begins to breathe, not because of what is spoken, but who's here. Morning finds its quiet heartbeat in a cup held without haste. Every simple motion softly sets the pace. I have never learned your story, never asked your name aloud. Still the air becomes much lighter the passing traffic, like the world has slowed its tune, finding something worth believing in the noon. Dust is dancing through the sunlight, every breath becomes a prayer. Even time forgets to hurry while you're there. Morning keeps its gentle promise. Every week the very same, not repeating out of habit, but by grace. Some arrive to fill the silence, some to leave it far behind. You just wear it like a comfort, calm and kind. Perhaps tomorrow brings another different sky above the street. Still the porcelain and daylight will remember. Some hearts speak without a whisper, some lives shine without a sound, and the peace you leave behind you still remains as the doorway slowly closes and the afternoon moves on. Every quiet little moment finds its song. Down this ancient cobblestone street, where mossy walls catch the fading light, we walk together, feeling no need for vows tonight. Only quiet sighs in the open air, only steady footsteps upon the stone, and the sudden truth that we breathe and share. Our time is borrowed, not our own. So let us walk this road to the end, whatever the heavy years may do, and leave our shadows for the stones to tend, like an anchor true. Though the world outside may rush and rage, let it spin away, let the rivers run. We will keep this street like a sacred page, for the two of us as one. See the withered flowers upon the sill, and the sunset bleeding against the wall. The afternoon is fading, hushed and still, as shadows fall. With you beside me, the dark retreats, and the silence feels like a safe embrace, as if the heart of the old town beats to match our pace. So let us walk this road to the end, while the golden light is warm and slow, and leave our shadows for the stones to tend, where only they will know. If tomorrow brings us a darker sky, with a bitter wind or a blinding rain, I will hold this hour as the years go by, where time has lost its chain. Not for the glory nor for the grand, not for the eyes of the world to see, but because a life is carved by hand from things like these, from the quiet roads that we learn by heart, from the chosen one walking by our side, from the gentle peace when the storms depart, where love can hide. So let us walk this road to the end, until the river of time runs dry, and leave our shadows for the light to blend beneath the open sky. And if everything that we see today crumbles to dust or softly fades, may this little street remember the way and the promise that we made. There's a little house beyond the square, blue shutters catching afternoon light, wild roses climb the garden wall, blooming through another spring. You always chose the window seat, where the breeze would stir the linen curtains. The world felt smaller there, yet somehow brighter than before. If that old house still knows our names, perhaps it keeps them with the flowers. Every season finds its way back home, through familiar doors and quiet hours. Leave the shutters open for the sun, leave one chair beside the wall. Love has never needed much, only a place to return to. The garden path remembers every step, though years have wandered far away. Morning light still fills the little room, just as it did on our first day. Nothing has to be forgotten here, not the laughter, not the springtime air. Even silence seems to smile as though your heart were waiting there. Should I find that little house again, with blue shutters welcoming the sky, I'll know before I reach the gate. Some places never say goodbye. Sunday arrived without a sound. The river carried ribbons of light, while willow branches leaned close enough to greet the passing water. You reached for my hand before a single word was spoken. The whole afternoon seemed willing to move at our unhurried pace. Turn with me slowly until the sunlight leaves the shore. No grand ballroom, no crystal ceiling, only the river keeping time. If this dance should ever end, let the evening keep it safe. Some moments belong forever to the place where they began. The breeze gathered fallen leaves, sending them across the old stone path. Children laughed beyond the bridge, while swans drifted with the quiet current. The sky slowly changed its colors, gold surrendering to soft blue. Still your hand remained in mine, as though the day refused to fade. When another Sunday finds the river, meet me where the willow bows. We'll begin exactly where we stopped, as if no time had passed at all.
The evening unfolded like a painted scene. Tall windows welcomed fading light. Fresh lilies crowned the entranceway, while laughter wandered room to room. Guests arrived in timeless style. every greeting warm and bright. Among the gentle celebration, your eyes met mine with quiet joy. What a beautiful evening to remember, filled with graceful hearts and smiling faces. Every step became a celebration, every glance a little keepsake. If this night should pass too quickly, we'll carry it beyond these doors. The happiest hours are never measured, they're simply cherished evermore. Soft white ribbons frame the balconies, spring blossoms welcomed every guest. The room was filled with hopeful spirits, each one brighter than before. As the final toast was raised, no one hurried toward goodbye. Some occasions stay forever, long after the lights grow quiet. When another celebration finds this place, we'll return with joyful hearts once more. For some evenings never grow old, they simply wait to be lived again.
Gentle rain adorns the window glass, quiet streets awaken, washed anew. Every cobbled lane reflects the light as the day unfolds in silver hues. Umbrellas drift beneath the maple trees, soft footsteps fade along the narrow lane. An old streetcar disappears from sight, wrapped within the whisper of the rain. The weathered clock still marks the passing hours, while ivy clings to walls of aged stone. Nothing asks the world to move too fast, every soul content to be alone. Let the rain compose its tender song, falling slow upon the rooftops high. Every drop becomes a quiet note, dancing where the earth and heavens lie. Stay a little longer by the light, where peaceful moments gently find their place. Every passing cloud will drift away, leaving only warmth we still embrace. Porcelain resting on a wooden table, fresh baked sweetness lingering nearby. A mellow piano fills the room, like a fond remembrance passing by. Outside the branches sway with easy grace, puddles mirror chimneys, lamps and trees. Nothing more is needed on a day than the simple comfort of the breeze. When the rain has wandered to the hills and brighter skies return without a sound, may these quiet hours remain unchanged, like treasured pages waiting to be found. Let the rain compose its tender song through the windows bright with amber glow. Every melody will softly bloom, just as springtime blossoms gently grow. When another rainy day appears, may these gentle echoes find their way, bringing timeless comfort to the heart. One familiar tune at close of day.
In the hollow of the stone room, where the daylight learns to crawl, shadows paint a quiet sanctuary on the ancient breathing wall. Outside, the city hunts for glory, but the iron gates are closed, leaving just the perfect emptiness for a weary soul to fold. In the hollow of the stone room, I am stripped of every name, and the silence doesn't ask me who to love or who to blame. With an unread book beside me, and the ghosts I didn't fight, I will let the armor fall away and surrender to the night. These granite walls keep out the seasons, candlelight and weathered wood. Here the bitter edges of the world are finally understood. I drag my battles across the threshold, every secret, every scar. But this quiet space absorbs them all, without asking what they are. In the hollow of the stone room, even breathing feels profound. From the settling of the heavy dust to the absence of a sound, it is not a lonely prison, but a cradle in the deep, where the restless wandering spirit can finally fall asleep.
temples built for praying. There are towers built for pride. But there are ruins where the runaway can finally come to hide. Here the stillness has a heartbeat. It is vast and it is old, like a river flowing underground, where the deepest truths are told. In the hollow of the stone room, all the raging storms decay. In the shadows, they just quietly wash away. And before I brave the morning and the chaos yet to be, something heavy has been left behind, and the man who wakes is free. When the tide pulls back the water from the edges of the shore, it does not leave the coastline like it was before. Smooth glass shines among the pebbles, driftwood settles in the sand, and the ocean softly gives them to the land. When the tide gives up the shallows, something breaks and something stays, like the quiet after music slips away. Not the roaring of the water, not the crashing of the sea, but the gentle shape of everything left to be. The footprints wash away completely, and the heavy winds calm down as the colors of the twilight wear a quiet crown. What was turbulent and rushing, what was carried in the deep, all of it is softly given up to sleep. When the tide gives up the shallows, all the broken pieces turn into something time has polished Every stone the waves have known holds a memory of the ocean, yet stands alone. It is strange how much is given when the water goes away. How the fading of the tempest clears the day. Not enough to keep the ocean, not enough to call it back. Only enough to show us beauty in its track. When the tide pulls back the water and the horizon swallows sight, there is still a quiet meaning in the light, in the sand, the stone, the twilight. All grow gentle as they fade, like a heart that keeps its courage when it's made.
Crystal chandeliers fill the hall, casting circles on the marble floor. You reached for me without a word, just as you had done before. Around us gowns began to turn, gentle laughter crossed the room. For one brief hour the world stood still, held beneath the evening's bloom. One last waltz before midnight, one more turn beneath the light. Let the clock forget its duty, just for this one graceful night. When the final note has faded and the ballroom grows serene, may this dance remain forever, like the finest dream we've seen. Your hand rested close to mine, steady as the evening star. Every step became a memory, no matter where tomorrow was. The grand hall slowly emptied out, candles glowed a little low. Still our hearts move side by side,
long after we let go. If another ball should call us, years from this remembered night, I'll find you with the very first turn, beneath the crystal light. The needle finally finds the groove, and the jazz begins to play. We are sitting by the window, watching rain wash out the day. You don't look at me directly, just the tapping of your shoe. But the silence in the room is shifting all its weight to you. It's the space between the notes where the truest song is played, not the words we are confessing, but the things we leave unsaid. When our breathing finds a rhythm and the shadows start to blur, I don't need a heavy promise to know that something has occurred. You trace the rim of your coffee glass like a circle on the moon, and a single quiet laugh pulls the center of the room. It's a fragile kind of gravity hanging softly in the air. We are carefully keeping our distance while already being there. People always rush to name it, put it in a box, tie it to the ground. But a spark is so much brighter when there's no one else around. Let the record keep on spinning, let the rain keep falling blind. This is how a heart is tethered when it doesn't try to bind.
It's the space between the notes,
just the tapping of your shoe. The music slowly fades to nothing, but I am only hearing you. At the corner where dawn lingers, steam begins to paint the air. Every window keeps a story left untold. I arrive with careful footsteps, not to hide, not to explain, only searching for a moment to unfold. The old tables know my silence better than the words I keep. Every cup becomes an anchor, holding still. Morning gathers without asking who I was or where I've been. It just settles like a promise, soft and thin. Let the sunlight cross the ceiling like a letter never sent. Every heartbeat finds a rhythm once again. People wander through the doorway, living stories of their own. And I learned that every ending leaves a road. As the daylight climbs the rooftops and the city starts to sing, I walk forward carrying less than before. Not because the road is easy, not because I've learned it all, only knowing hope grows slowly after all. There's a little house beyond the square, blue shutters catching afternoon light. Wild roses climb the garden wall, blooming through another spring. You always chose the window seat, where the breeze would stir the linen curtains. The world felt smaller there, yet somehow brighter than before. If that old house still knows our names, perhaps it keeps them with the flowers. Every season finds its way back home, through familiar doors and quiet hours. Leave the shutters open for the sun. Leave one chair beside the wall. Love has never needed much, only a place to return to. The garden path remembers every step, though years have wandered far away. Morning light still fills the little room, just as it did on our first day. Nothing has to be forgotten here, not the laughter, not the springtime air. Even silence seems to smile, as though your heart were waiting there. Should I find that little house again, with blue shutters welcoming the sky, I'll know before I reach the gate. Some places never say goodbye. Midnight sits across the aisle. The window holds a tired face. The city lights begin to blur, fading into empty space. I bought a ticket for the dark, no destination in my hand, just the rhythm of the iron wheels rolling across a sleeping land. And the train rolls on through the velvet night, taking the weight of the world away. The shadows dance in the cabin light, and the past is a debt I don't have to pay. Here in this carriage of wood and steel, I am no letting the motion heal the mind, where the dark meets the edge of the sea. Strangers sleeping in the back, breathing softly in the gloom. We share this moving sanctuary, this temporary restless room. No one is asking where I'm from. No one is waiting at the door. For the first time in 1,000 miles, I'm not running anymore. And the train rolls on through the velvet night, taking the weight of the world away. The shadows dance in the cabin light, and the past is a debt I don't have to pay. Here in this carriage of wood and steel, I am nobody, I am free, letting the motion heal the mind, where the dark meets the edge of the sea. We spend our lives building the tracks, trying to steer the heavy wheels, but the greatest peace a soul can find is when it stops and simply feels the gentle grace of the unknown way, the beauty of the blind advance. We are just passengers in the night, finally learning how to dance. The dawn is breaking through the glass, a quiet blue replaces gray. I don't know where I'll step outside, but I know I'll be okay.
The conductor raised a quiet hand, then every conversation disappeared. Silk began to circle polished oak, as smiling faces filled the room. You stood beneath an open balcony, watching ribbons drift from above, without a single word exchanged. You knew exactly where I'd be. every time that old refrain returned, the world became a smaller place. Hundreds gathered all around, yet I could always find your face. Round and round the seasons go, just like footsteps drawn in air. Some familiar tunes don't fade, they simply wait for us somewhere. White gloves brushed against blue satin, laughter echoed near the staircase. Fresh carnations crowned every table, their fragrance followed every turn. The final bow received applause, doors open to the cooling night. Still I carried something home that couldn't fit inside a song. If that familiar refrain returns, years from now in some new place, I'll know you long before we speak, by the joy upon your face.
Band welcomed another tune. Couples answered with easy smiles. Laughter skipped from table to table as ribbons twirled through the air. You spun with effortless delight. Every step as light as spring. The room itself seemed full of life, brightened by familiar faces. Let's keep turning while the night is young. Leave tomorrow at the door. Every joyful step we take makes this moment worth much more. When the first pale colors rise, we'll still be smiling side by side. Some celebrations end at dawn. The happiest ones never leave inside. Fresh flowers crowned every
every corner. Candles welcomed every guest. No one hurried toward the end. Every heart was full of cheer. The final applause filled the room. Coats were gathered one by one. Still the happiness came home with us, long after the celebration was done. If another evening calls our names, we'll answer just as we did then, with open hearts and joyful steps, ready to begin again. Morning gathers through the glass light, drawing gold across the floor. Every table waits in silence like before. Then the little bell is ringing and the room begins to breathe, not because of what is spoken, but who's here. Morning finds its quiet heartbeat in a cup held without haste. Every simple motion softly sets the pace. I have never learned your story, never asked your name aloud. Still the air becomes much lighter the passing traffic, like the world has slowed its tune, finding something worth believing in the noon. Dust is dancing through the sunlight, every breath becomes a prayer. Even time forgets to hurry while you're there. Morning keeps its gentle promise. Every week the very same, not repeating out of habit, but by grace. Some arrive to fill the silence, some to leave it far behind. You just wear it like a comfort, calm and kind. If tomorrow brings another different sky above the street, still the porcelain and daylight will remember. Some hearts speak without a whisper, some lights shine without a sound, and the peace you leave behind you still remains as the doorway slowly closes and the afternoon moves on. Every quiet little moment finds its song. Down this ancient cobblestone street, where mossy walls catch the fading light, we walk together, feeling no need for vows tonight. Only quiet sighs in the open air, only steady footsteps upon the stone, and the sudden truth that we breathe and share. Our time is borrowed, not our own. So let us walk this road to the end, whatever the heavy years may do, and leave our shadows for the stones to tend, like an anchor true. Though the world outside may rush and rage, let it spin away, let the rivers run. We will keep this street like a sacred page, for the two of us as one. See the withered flowers upon the sill, and the sunset bleeding against the wall. The afternoon is fading, hushed and still, as shadows fall. With you beside me, the dark retreats, and the silence feels like a safe embrace, as if the heart of the old town beats to match our pace. So let us walk this road to the end, while the golden light is warm and slow, and leave our shadows for the stones to tend, where only they will know. If tomorrow brings us a darker sky, with a bitter wind or a blinding rain, I will hold this hour as the years go by, where time has lost its chain. Not for the glory nor for the grand, not for the eyes of the world to see, but because a life is carved by hand from things like these, from the quiet roads that we learn by heart,
from the chosen one walking by our side, from the gentle peace when the storms depart, where love can hide. So let us walk this road to the end, until the river of time runs dry, and leave our shadows for the light to blend beneath the open sky. And if everything that we see today crumbles to dust or softly fades, may this little street remember the way and the promise that we made. There's a little house beyond the square, blue shutters catching afternoon light, wild roses climb the garden wall, blooming through another spring. You always chose the window seat, where the breeze would stir the linen curtains. The world felt smaller there, yet somehow brighter than before. If that old house still knows our names, perhaps it keeps them with the flowers. Every season finds its way back home, through familiar doors and quiet hours.